Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live. With Reese Thompson and Alexi Whitaker.
Today on Lincoln Live, why can't students attend sporting events? We will explain. Proceed with caution. That's what the Lions sports teams are doing, and there's a good reason why. And will the school play A Christmas Carol go on? We will update you on the status.
This is Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln, and welcome to the first episode of Lincoln Live. I'm Alexi Whitaker.
And I'm Reese Thompson. I'm really excited to be anchoring our first show today. How about you, Lex?
Me too. I've really been looking forward to this.
As you probably know, we are 100% distance learning at Lincoln until we move to the hybrid model in October.
So, since we aren't allowed in the building, we can't do this live show from the TV studio.
That's why I'm anchoring from my backyard.
And I'm out here at the track, where it's pretty much empty.
That's been this fall due to the sporting safety restrictions.
Here's Audrey Paquette with more about all the changes that had to be made and the two people that had to make them.
Students may not be back at Gahanna Lincoln, but there are still plenty of reasons to celebrate. The fall sports season is underway. The season wouldn't be possible without constant changes made by our athletic department due to COVID-19.
It's been difficult the last 3 or 4 months. It's been very stressful. Coaches, our athletes, our parents have really been stepping up. So each time we're waiting for the governor's update, you hear rumors that this is going to happen, this is not going to happen, and really things change. So you have something one day and then it's going to change the next day. So we've been really just rolling with the punches.
We're changing daily, so it was almost like the goalpost kept moving on us.
And that's because of new mandates from Governor DeWine and the OHSAA focusing first and foremost on player safety.
The biggest thing are some of the symptom checkers that we have to do. So every time an athlete comes into our building or our facility space to practice or an event, we have to do symptom checkers for each athlete, just to ensure they haven't been exposed to COVID-19 or have been experiencing any symptoms before they can participate. In case there would be a positive case, we'll have that information for contact tracing.
And in addition, changes are obvious once you set foot into the stands. Not only do fans have to wear masks, there is also a 15% capacity. So there are dots and signs in all seats so everybody knows where they can sit and where they can't.
Our sideline protocols have been greatly changed. Students are having a spot to stand on the sideline rather than grouping on the sidelines. We've had to change our protocols in terms of our athletic training. And the protocols that they have to follow in terms of just providing water for players so that we're not sharing water bottle, blocking off certain rows, marking the spots that are available for spectators to sit. That was probably the most time consuming. We wish we could have everything at full capacity, but not only our family members, but just our community. Our community loves to come out to events, and unfortunately with this year and the stipulations, they're not able to do that. We have to limit to family members only.
While the changes are being implemented now during fall sports, the athletic department is already looking ahead and preparing for the season to come.
We want to keep having a season. That's our goal, to get through fall season, to get winter and spring going. We don't want to have to lose another season like we did last spring, and we're going to just do everything we can. We just hope people still comply and work with us so we continue to do so.
One thing is for certain, COVID-19 will continue to change. But athletes and fans can be confident that our athletic department is up to the challenge of doing all they can to make our sports season a reality. This is Audrey Paquette for Lincoln Live.
Thanks. As Audrey just reported, events not able to. That's a good question. Here's Alyssa Shope with the answer.
Football players, cheerleaders, soccer players, and every fall athlete at Lincoln received a gift late this summer. And it's a gift they thought they'd never get to open. The gift of having a fall season. But there's one noticeable absence from past years. Their friends aren't in the stands to watch them.
Early on, we were unsure if we were going to have a season, so being able to have one is super exciting, even under these circumstances. I know it's not going to be as loud. We still will have the band, which will be awesome, and our cheerleaders, but without the student section, I know that that's a little bit different.
That means only 4 tickets each for soccer and JV sports, while 2 tickets are given to football, band, cheerleaders, and volleyball. So, no student sections. But these fall athletes are just appreciative that they can play, especially the seniors.
It was wonderful because for a lot of us guys, football is everything. We've been out working all summer, and we had a couple off and ons telling us we couldn't go and telling us we could. So we had a lot of adversity this summer, but we're glad we're out here working hard.
I'm extremely appreciative that we have a senior season this year just because of how much uncertainty there was this summer regarding fall sports. So to be able to even have a senior season, I'm so excited about.
So it's just been great to have these 6 guaranteed games. Obviously it's not the regular 10, but in times like these you take what you get, and I'm glad we have something where a lot of people don't have anything.
Usually during a home game, this section is packed with tons of screaming students, but it won't be like that this year. And believe me, our players have noticed a huge difference.
Sometimes it kind of feels like, it's kind of lonely out there, kind of quiet because, it's always a good game when the fans are out there just always cheering for us, but it's kind of sad that they can't be with us.
It's different. Wishing to have our friends there cheering us on is great, but we know our parents are there cheering us on and know everybody else is watching, so it's good.
It's been disappointing and quiet. My friends are some of the most supportive people in my life, and not having them there for me, it's kind of upsetting. It's also quiet because it is a lot less people in the gym and it's harder to play.
It may be quiet, but at least they can still play. And that's all that mattered to Miss Harris.
My heart breaks for our seniors from last spring to now. Nothing is the same, and it is tough. I want everyone to have that quality experience that we can provide, especially through Gahanna Lincoln Athletics. We're still having our traditional senior nights with a couple minor changes. We can accommodate everything that we used to do, but we're still going to try to do it, the best way to celebrate our seniors. And I think everyone is willing to help us out and kind of get with the accommodations that we're being forced to use.
And so far, so good. Since fans can't go to the game, remember, the home events are streamed live on YouTube and Facebook. This is Alyssa Shope for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Alyssa. Tonight is senior night for our marching band, and just like the athletes, they're happy to have their season. Since the football team has only 2 home games this season, and bands aren't allowed to travel, tonight will be their second game performance, and likely their last. We caught up with some band seniors right before sundown last night for a preview of tonight's show.
For band, we're doing a Hollywood show, which is where we play music from different movies, and we're doing the Pink Panther, The Incredibles, Star Trek, stuff like that. And I'm really excited about this because I think I've been looking forward to doing something movie related for years.
I'm really excited for senior night. I feel like the band is really prepared. We've been working really hard for this, and it's just for me, it's a culmination of all of the things I've done throughout middle school and high school, and so looking forward to it being a really good experience.
Thanks. Looks great. I wish I could be there to see you all perform tonight. I'm still bummed out that I couldn't perform myself in Chicago High School edition because it got canceled, and now a Christmas Story won't take the stage as the fall show either, but that isn't stopping our theater company. Here's Miss Maciosi with some new unique opportunities.
We always believe the show must go on, and even though we can't do a fall show on the main stage in person, that doesn't mean we can't do a show. We're excited to announce that we'll be working with a local playwright who is writing a show just for us. In the next couple weeks, we will be having a theater interest meeting for anyone who's interested in becoming a part of the program, both as a tech person and also as someone who might want to be an actor. We ask that you be watching social media, Twitter, Instagram, and also Gahanna Lincoln High School Theater Facebook page. The dates, times, details will all be available on those sites. We look forward to sharing the year with you. This is just the start.
Thanks, Miss Maciosi.
We have 2 clubs to tell you about. and they aren't letting distance learning slow them down.
The first is our esports team. They had a great turnout for their first meeting of the year, and they will meet again at 3 o'clock a week from Monday. If you're interested in esports, contact Miss Alo.
Also, our school trivia quiz team In the Know meets online every Thursday from 3 until 4 o'clock. Email Mr. Gregory if you are interested in joining In the Know.
I hope some students take advantage of the opportunity and join these groups. Why not get involved?
We would also like to thank a few people. First, Mr. Lucas Gladman from our tech department.
We would also like to say thank you and give a huge shout out to 10 TV sports anchor Dom Tiberi, the voice of Lincoln Live this year.
Mr. Lowry produced for Dom back in 2000, and it's nice of Dom to help a friend out. Thanks again, Dom Tiberi. And just like that, our first show is done already.
It's been so much fun. That's all for today, Lincoln.
As we say goodbye, here's some of what you'll hear from the marching band's performance tonight.
Bye.
We'll have Jet Start